Hi everyone, my name is Manjunath and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already to this particular channel, then go ahead subscribe because I'm making lots of videos so that you'll be able to learn more from whatever I'm sharing and I'm learning more things so that like I'll be able to teach you guys. So that's why go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like this video before you watch this video only. So in today's video, I just wanted to tell something related to. Let me just check it once. Yeah, why web development is a best way to start coding your journey. Okay, yeah. So web development means building websites. Okay, so whatever, most probably you are watching this on computer, and whatever the website which you are seeing, YouTube.com, that's built by a web developer. Okay, and is web developer knows how to code? Yes, of course they know how to code. Without knowing how to code, you can't become web developer. You can become designer but not web developer, because there will be some or other coding involved while you are developing website. So okay, in web development, whatever the website you are seeing right now in this particular YouTube channel, yeah, YouTube website, uh, in the end, it's just made up of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These three technologies are there, right? These are fundamental of web development. So I'll be making videos on like how to code using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That is separate, and you might have already seen it if you are coming from future. But yeah, so HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML gives some kind of structure to this particular website where okay, you are seeing YouTube logo, then after that you are seeing this video player, and there are like buttons, subscribe buttons, and all those things. Those buttons are there, right? And those video player and logo and all those are structured using HTML. Then if I just have structure, it's just like having bones in your body. If you just have bones in your body, then you are just skeleton. Okay, you are not entire human being. Same way, in order to give flesh and give you colors and all, don't want to sound like racist, but yeah, colors, we all have colors. Yeah, so all those colors can be given by CSS. Okay, so where like button is placed and why logo is in this side not that side, all those things are governed using CSS. It gives you option to change the size of text, it gives you option to make something look cool, okay, and do animations and all those things are made using CSS. Then after that, there is something called as JavaScript, where you will be able to interact with the whatever the HTML and CSS you are seeing. So for example, you are clicking that like button or subscribe button, and immediately when you click it, the count becomes more. That happens using JavaScript. So these HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, they don't have any alternative. So even if you are like pro coder or like whatever pro web developer you are out there, even when you are that, whatever you code, in the end it will be converted into HTML, CSS, JavaScript before user as a you see this particular web page. Okay, so that you'll be able to interact with it. So what I want to tell you is learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it's very easy, and it's initial step in any kind of web development work. But I would like to tell you this, that whenever you are getting started in coding journey, it's better to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript first, so that you know the basics of entire web development. And as I said, there is no alternative. For example, what I mean by alternative, there is Python language, then there is alternative language called as Java. Okay, and Golang is also there, C++ is there, C language is there. All those are alternative languages. So when alternative languages are there, that means you can choose and you can pick. Okay, I will learn Python, I will learn Java, I will learn Golang. But when there are no alternatives, you can't tell saying like I won't learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I will learn something else. You can't tell like that. Okay, that's why learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it is going to help you to do lots of more achievement in your coding journey, compared to if you tell saying like I'll just learn Python. okay, because Python is going to help you in certain way. But even if you are a Python developer, some or other point you might have to learn HTML and CSS. You can't avoid it, because in the end your website, whatever you have coded using Python, it will be converted into HTML, CSS, and JavaScript also. Okay, so when these fundamentals are there in web development, all these fundamental things are used to build lots of advanced stuffs in maybe mobile application development, or maybe building some kind of API. Okay, so when all these things are used in like those places, then it's better to start with the web development when you're initially getting started. I know learning coding and learning what is class, object, and polymorphism and all those things are really important, and maybe even DSA is also very important. But alongside with that, it's better to learn web development, because it will help you to build projects. Okay, and building project in the sense, you will be able to build it and you will be able to send it to 5 or 10 people, and make them use it. And the feeling which you get when you are like doing that, when you are initially getting started in coding, that's 1,000 times more than you learning something in Python or C++, and you running it and nobody else is going to use it, because they can't. You can't take one C++ program and send it to your friend and tell them like, okay, go ahead and use this and enter your student details, and you'll be able to get some kind of output, or you will be able to add 2 numbers. You can't do that. Okay, it's practically possible, but some non-technical people won't even understand what you are actually talking when you are like, okay, download C++ and just execute it. You can't tell that. But when you are building something using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you will be able to use it. Okay, and they'll be able to use it. That's why it's better to learn and build some kind of project using web development, and get initial feedback from other people, so that you'll be able to build projects in more better way. Okay, in future you have to use Python and like all those languages which are available. You can't avoid it in future, but when you're just getting started, it's better to choose web development and do all those things, so that like other people also can see, and you will also understand like how does these programming things work. Because lots of people, I don't know like whether it's true for lots of people or not, but for me, when I was learning C or C++, I used to always think like where exactly we'll be using it. Okay, so if you're connecting with me, then you are also on right track. So okay, they are teaching us how to build console program using C++, adding 2 numbers, swapping 2 numbers, and doing calculator and all those things. Where it will be used, I don't know where it will be used, and you also might not know like where it will be used. But if you build some kind of website, we all know like where it will be used. You can just release it and send it to some people, and it will be free also nowadays, so you don't have to worry about like paying money and all. Because back then I used to remember, okay, you need to pay some kind of money to release it. But nowadays services like Netlify and render.com, all those things will give you free service, so that you will be able to release and share it with your friends and all. So that's why learning web development is really important. And let me see like if I missed some point. Yeah, so how long it will take you to learn web development? So learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, if you are a beginner and just getting started, then 1 or 2 months is absolutely fine for you to learn basics of it and release some kind of website. Because like whenever I teach coding to some people, or even you guys, I make you release website immediately after like doing it. Like after 5 minutes or 10 minutes of building something using HTML and CSS, I tell you like how to release it, because that's very important. That's why. So within 5-10 minutes, you will have your own website, and you'll be able to share it with your family, friends, and whomever you want. So that's much better approach, I feel. So I think I covered whatever I wanted to talk in this particular video. So if you have any doubts, or like if you want me to make some video, then put it in the comment box, and I'll reply you there, and I'll make it very soon. So that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.